Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dicey Dungeons. Who did we play last time? Was it the Inventor? The Inevitability of Rust. I feel like it was. So let's play The Witch, Episode 2. Expect the unexpected. A special treat, a random spell each turn. Yes, completely random. Is that going to be an issue? Rules, one spell slot contains a completely random spell each turn. Now, when it says random, does it mean randomly selected from a pool, or does it mean this spell does fire damage and freezes dice? Because that would be kind of interesting if it was actually random, like a randomly generated spell, but too easy? Perhaps I'll crank up the difficulty. It's okay, I can do this. It'll be fine. It'll all be fine. That's the spirit, my dear. That can-do attitude is why you're my favorite. Really? She's your favorite? Which sucks. Honestly, you're a bit of a divisive figure. Not all of the audience likes you. I like that. So one spell slot, I guess it's this one, is going to be completely random every turn. Mesmerize. Replace the spell with the unexpected spell. This is a very interesting way of having the run happen. I feel like it's going to be good, though, because the big problem with the Witch is that you only have one spell to start with. Now we have two. Even if we don't use the other spell, we have 3 spell slots to work with. It feels like this would be a easier run, but I'm also curious if you have to memorize in order to get spells. You know how on Finders Keepers, the Thief episode 2, I think it was, you had to steal equipment to get lots of equipment, but maybe you have to memorize spell to get lots of spells. There are a couple of chests, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. The Witch does vlogs. She does. And she's playing for like 10 million followers, real ones, not bots this time, I believe. Fury, repeat next attack. Okay, we get our dice back. And then we can inflict, throw dice. Honestly, not a bad turn 1. Freeze 1 dice, roll a 1. That seems extremely useful. Can we kill on this turn? Absolutely. You know, we should have maybe memorized that spell now that I think about it. It would have been nice to get that, what was it, Silver Cauldron? No, it was like Frozen Cauldron or something. Would have been nice to get that. Magic Missile. So we do get spells. It's kind of nice. We will learn Magic Missile in 6. I don't know why 6, just because. 5, dodge next attack. We might as well inflict to do more damage and then throw a dice. We're not gonna die on the Gardener. We took no damage in the first combat, which was really nice. 5, reduce 2 damage from each incoming attack. So it could save us 0, 1, or 2. We can't do anything else with our dice, so we might do that actually. Well, you know what? We can Magic Missile now. Which is a kill. Good. Good. And don't you dare pick my raspberries. They're for me and my friends and not for thoughtless adventurers. Alright, well, you know, if you had strawberries, maybe I would do it. Burning Light, Electric Shock. I think you go for the shock. Burning Light is interesting because you can dump high dice into it, but preventing enemies from using their abilities is also nice. But they tend to have more dice than they need. I'm gonna take Burning Light, and we're gonna put that one in 5. And then we have Magic Shield, we're gonna put this one in 4. I don't know why I took the fire. I guess I'm thinking maybe we can just, I don't know, do more damage with the fire, potentially? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hey, Alchemist. I have not turned into a bear yet, but I would like to. We have to play the Thief to make that happen, though. Get double blanks next turn. We could get double 6s. I think I'd just rather get like double 2s. You might as well do that to get extra dice, I suppose. Wow, what a roll. It actually is not that bad because he didn't get like a 6 in another section. In another one of his abilities, his potions. Magic Missile? We can do 10 damage this turn, but I'd rather do more. Burning Light. We should definitely Burning Light. That's a big damage dealer. And then, Magic Missile. Burning Light. Burning Light. Cauldron. Magic Missile. You're dead. Yo, that was a pretty good turn. I like that one. Let's get the... It doesn't matter what order we fight these in. Let's go for the baby squid first. That way we have access to the let's fight the Dryad. It doesn't matter. No, actually, you should have... No, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to like min-max the health, but I guess it doesn't matter. Silver Cauldron, do 1 damage, get an odd dice. I do like a Burning Light, but we do need a better dice for the Burning Light, which we can get from Cauldron. Nice. You're not healing. We might be able to do 15. Want to just heal? Well, we can't heal for 8. We could do 13, not 16. So you probably do want a Burning Light, but we need another dice to make it happen. And we didn't get it. So we're gonna Burning Light. I did this incorrectly, but it doesn't matter. We're just gonna throw the dice anyways. But you could technically inflict and then throw it, but she's not unlethal anyways. And we will heal at the end of this combat, so we shouldn't worry about using Crystal Ball if we don't have to. And we don't have to. We can do 5 plus 2. Okay, what do we get? Upgraded spell slot or prepared spell? I'm gonna take upgraded. Now, will that hit the random? No, it will not hit the random spell slot, but I still think you want upgraded spells. Let's see what they do. Memorize only takes 1 dice. Magic Shield is more block. Burning Light can take any card. Magic Missile does more damage. Okay. I do like Burning Light. Okay, we have to take Hall of Mirrors. That's gonna go in 4. Yeah. I do like being able to put any dice into the burn spell. That seems kind of nice. Magic Spear needs 6, do 10 damage. That's really good. Will we memorize it? Probably not. Instead, we're just gonna do 10 damage. We'll Burning Light a blank spot because we actually have the 6 necessary. Try to roll Burning Light to burn his dice, I suppose. Don't need Hall of Mirrors, because... I mean, if he uses both dice, he's dead in 1 turn. So you're gonna do 2 damage, and then you will die. Good fight so far, but, you know, I do worry about the future. As you tend to do in Dicey Dungeons when you're playing as the Witch. Nudge, dice value -1, Magic Key, split a dice, Catastrophe. Split a dice, huh? I do like the idea of that because you can split a dice, turn it into a cauldron, and then just re-roll the remainder. But it does take up multiple spell slots. I kind of like what we've got going on right now. Let's save our gold. Maybe we'll get better stuff in the future. And Catastrophe, I think, is just, it's too expensive. For the value, you know, without getting freeze or lock or anything like that, you're just doing 2 damage and shocking an enemy. And then whatever the other benefit was. Matchstick, burn a dice, reusable. Kind of garbage. We're gonna go Burning Light. Dump a 6. Dump a 3. You might as well put something out there. You might as well put an infliction, I suppose. Bum 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 bum. Get an odd dice. I think we want to use the ult, but let's see if we need to. We can do 6, 4, we can do 10 damage. I can do 12 damage. I think if we use Crystal Ball, we should be able to kill him on this turn. So let's do it. We'll get the Burning Light out again, and we have a 6. Throw a dice. Good. Fury, repeat next attack. If we can, dude, if we could get this prepared, it's actually pretty good. Like, we don't have to cast this. We could just make it prepared and then have it out at all times. Like, what do we have in 6 right now? Magic Missile? Yeah, we could easily dump 6s into that in order to get more burn. But you really want the 6s for the burn spell, though. Because if you dump a 5 in here, you're doing less damage, although you are doing the damage twice. So there is a bit of a negative there. Magic Spear is also interesting, but I don't know what to take. I just don't. Let's go for the vacuum first. Unlock that chest. You know, this is one of those situations where I just don't know what to take as the character. You know, do you go for fire? Do you go for shock? Do you go for a particular archetype? Do you just get whatever you can get? I don't know. Do you try to, like, make a weird synergy happen? Burning Light. Burning Light. Extra dice. We've got him. We can probably do 3 Burning Lights next turn if we're lucky. He's doing a little to us, but we're gonna heal after the fight anyways. And really all I want is Crystal Ball charged. Not what you're looking for. Could get Memorize out there, but I don't really want whatever that spell was. Oh, Fury. We could buy that from the shop, couldn't we? Iron Armor. Like, I'm looking at the spells and I'm like, do we want Iron Armor? I don't think so. They're not completely random spells. Yeah, I think we want Duplicate. Maybe instead of Infliction, because if you get a high roll, you can just duplicate 5s and 6s and get more Burning Lights out there. It feels pretty good. Do we even care about Memorize? There might be a time when we care about Memorize, so I'll leave it there, but I gotta admit, I'm looking at Memorize and I'm like, I'm not playing the spell. I'd rather build my spell book as opposed to just have random things pop up. So we'll fight the Sorceress. We should definitely prepare something that's not the Cauldron, though, I'm realizing. But we can duplicate a 4. Then you can Hall of Mirrors, get an extra dice, Crystal Ball. We'll Cauldron the 2. We'll Cauldron the 3. We'll Cauldron the 3. Please. Oh, gotta do it here. There you go. Then you duplicate the 5, Burning Light, 5. I like Duplicate. I think duplicating the high rolls is pretty good, because you usually want to do as much damage as possible, which requires 5s and 6s. And if you get a 4, at least you can make it happen, you can at least activate Hall of Mirrors with a duplicate 4. So even on this turn, I'm like, okay, dupe a 6. Life Drain. Life Drain, huh? You want to steal Life Drain? We could memorize Life Drain and just put it in slot 3. We could put it in slot 6. We're not using Magic Missile, we're actually just using Burns mostly. Which I think is honestly better, because Magic Missile, it'll do 7 damage, but Burn will do up to 8 damage if they use the dice. So I think Burn with a 6 in it is probably better than Magic Missile. So we could put Life Drain on a 6. You know? Do it. We now have Life Drain, and I'll spend the 2 in Burning Light. And we'll get a Life Drain out there. It's not amazing, but it's just something else to do with dice. Do you have my spells? Because it seems like you have my spells. I think we also need to Crystal Ball. Let's see, we can do 4 plus 10. Or 4 plus 6. We need to do 2 more damage, which we can do by throwing dice. So we do not need to use our ult. Life Drain, burn, throw dice, throw dice. In fact, throwing the burning dice does 2 damage. Okay, okay. Now what was in the shop? Fury, HP. We're not buying anything, so I will buy the HP. Fury, repeat next attack. Repeating Lifesteal could be pretty decent. Like, we could get rid of Memorize and put that there. It does require a 6, though, which is very annoying. We also might want to change a spell. Like, do we want Burning Light to be out immediately, or Duplicate? Maybe we want Duplicate to be out, so if we get a 4, 5, or 6, we can activate something immediately without having to have a 2. Yeah, I kind of like having Duplicate out. Okay, let's go. Let's leave. Let's leave this silly place. I hate the fireman. He's gonna burn me! Prepare Hall? No. I want to put Hall on the upgraded slot with a 4 because it requires a 6 to get the value out of it. So we would have to have 2 6s in our starting roll, or sorry, a 4 and a 6 in our starting roll. But if we get a 4, we can just play it immediately, if that makes sense. Blizzard. I would like to memorize this spell. In fact, I think I would like to do it even over Burning Light. Blizzard is so good. No, we could replace Cauldron. You know? F it. Cauldron, get out of here. You're Blizzard now. Then what do we want? We want to duplicate the 5. We'll pop out a Burning Light here. 6, 10. Yeah, I do like the Blizzard. I like it for the status effect and for the fact that you can dump multiple dice into it for good damage. You know, if you have 2 6s, that's 12. That's 2 spell slots, but you're getting value out of 1 spell slot. Glass Cauldron. Freeze 1 dice, roll a 1. That seems extremely good. But we don't have a Memorize, so we're going to duplicate the 4. We're going to Hall of Mirrors. Yoink. Then we're going to Life Drain. Plus 1 dice and we healed for 4. Crystalina will get their crystal weapons back, but it's still fine. A heal. That's okay. Ready in 2 HP? Yeah. We'll activate it. And we'll have to roll it too, so let's do that now. Okay, Life Drain. Snowflake, freeze 1 dice. That's not very good. Cauldron is much better than Snowflake, because you play a dice and you roll a 1. You get a dice back and you get a freeze. Just give me life drain. Maybe we should have duplicated the 4, but we have another one. I think we want to get the 5 out, though. We want to do damage. We also do want to play Blizzard, though. So give me a Blizzard on the upgraded slot. I accidentally hit duplicate, but that's fine. We'll just duplicate a 5. Give me a Blizzard on the upgraded slot. Freeze 2 dice. Perfect. Burning Light on duplicate, and then 5, 5, 4, 3, 1. Crystalina is toast. I do wish that freeze still worked on the burn dice, but I understand the dice is literally on fire, but it's just weird. Healing crystal. Well, we'll heal, and then we'll kill. I like it. Yeah, it seems like the game has weird interactions between some of the status effects. Freeze and burn apparently can't combine, and weaken and shock sometimes overrides the shock with the weakness, and sometimes it doesn't. It might be intentional, but if it's intentional, it's not very well implemented because it feels like a bug. It feels like the effects are just not working. Like, what I would like to see is if a dice cannot be burned and freezing, make it so that there's a different status effect that is played on the dice. Like, the dice is rolled, it's on fire, and then it gets hit by ice, and then the fire goes out or something like that. Like, have some indication that it's on purpose. Right now, it just feels like it's just not working properly. So, Blizzard. We've already gotten Blizzard. Do we want Inferno? Probably not. That's probably too many dice, but it's very tempting to take it. And then you can replace Burning Light and Blizzard with spells that burn and freeze dice. But since they don't apply, we probably don't want to have both fire and freeze. We probably want to have one or the other, but this is still fine. Like, I love Blizzard. I think Blizzard is a 10 out of 10 spell. But I don't think we want to buy anything from the shop. And the other thing is HP. We'll leave it for the time being. Let's see what the item is, then we'll fight the Burning Man. So, we know what we're going to do here. Duplicate. Burning Light. We'll get another Burning Light out. And throw 1 dice. I would rather have Burning Light out than not have it out. So we will get 2 burn dice. We will get Crystal Ball. So let's use it. And then we will duplicate a... If we duplicate 5, that's pretty good. Dude, Teleport is really good here. But do we want to duplicate a 5 for a Burning Light? I think we don't. I think we want a Life Drain. What are we doing with the 3s? We're not doing anything with the 3s. Cauldron is actually pretty important, I'm realizing. Why not throw the burns? I'd rather get value out of the dice and charge my Crystal Ball. Yeah, I mean, that is true. If we had Burning Light, we could dump the 3s into it. Or, sorry, not Burning Light, but the Inferno one. So I'm tempted to grab it. Teleport. Dodge next attack with a 5. Do we want to put Teleport on 5? Instead of Burn, and then rely on Blizzard to freeze the enemy? That's pretty good, because then if an enemy has heavy hitting attacks, we can just dodge them. It'll counter some bosses. I'm really thinking about it. Like, we're not using Burning Light right now. So what if we... Okay, I'm gonna dump... No, we need to save the 5. If we dupe the 5, we can play Teleport. No, but we have to... Okay, I'm gonna dupe the 5. Then I'm going to Burning Light with the 6. No, because I wanna play Life Drain. So we want to play Life Drain 4. We want to play Mesmerize 5. We want to Teleport. That gives us 2 3s to play around with. So it's Burning Light for 3. Then we will Mesmerize, Teleport. We'll play Teleport. This is a harsh sound. I thought I was going to hurt myself. We'll also get Life Drain out there. We just throw a regular old dice. But this will dodge Heat Wave, I think. Yeah. We will get hit by whatever this is, though. Freeze 1 dice. Yo, we can get a Blizzard out. We need Blizzard. It's Memorize, not Mesmerize. Look, it's whatever I call it. Nudge. Nah. We want a Blizzard here. And then unfortunately we don't have much to do, but we'll do 5 damage and freeze. Duplicate upgraded I think will take any dice, but can't do that right now. Yeah, maybe we should have Cauldron on 1, but we got rid of Cauldron, so we can't take it anymore. There's Blizzard again. We put Blizzard on 3 and then hope we get another Cauldron in the future. Or we could duplicate, then Life Drain, then Hall of Mirrors, get another dice. This has been a bit of a long fight, but I think I'm doing it slightly improperly. But that's okay, I'm learning. Do 25 damage with a 25. Well, wish it could. Instead, I think what we're gonna do is give me a Teleport. Yoink. Blizzard. Throw a dice. Being able to dodge 1 attack per turn is quite useful. But unfortunately, we're not getting the cards we need to get. Or the dice we need to get, rather. I did this poorly. I should have done that first. My bad. Okay. Teleport. Hall of Mirrors. Blizzard. Multi-Blizz. Multi-Blizz! Multi-Blizz! Yeah, you're doing nothing. No, you're gonna hit me. Well, you're gonna do nothing. There you go. Like, I think that's the ideal combination, is dodge plus Blizzard, but you need more dice to make it work, so you really do need to get the Hall of Mirrors out early. Bandage. Thank you. That was very useful. So we do need to do one more fight. Might as well heal up. Blizzard Inferno. Honestly, if we get a new Cauldron from leveling up, I'll probably put that in 1, so that if we get frozen, we can reroll, and then I would buy the Blizzard and change it, put it in like the 5 slot, I think. Maybe the 3 slot, maybe we don't need Mesmerize anymore. I'm doing it because you hate it. Life Drain. Well, turn like that kind of sucks. And you're doing 16 damage. Thank God we're leveling up after this. Okay. Magic Barrier adds 5 shield for 5. That's actually pretty good. I don't think it's as valuable as the teleport spell though. So what do we want? We want to duplicate a 4. We're gonna get Hall of Mirrors going. We're gonna get Life Drain going. We're gonna get Blizzard going. Because Blizzard should be able to kill him on the next turn because he's weak to ice. And he only rolled odds. Gotta love it. We can do 12 damage, not enough. Might actually be enough. 8, 16 damage, then life drain. Good. And luckily he was weak to ice, but... An upgraded spell slot or prepared spell slot? I think another prepared spell slot is important so we can get Blizzard out there. This gives us something to do with dice. So if we roll very low, we can just dump them in there. I actually like that a lot. What are the upgrades for teleport? Odd instead of a 5. That's not that useful. That's not that useful. We don't need to prepare a mirror. If we roll a 4, you can duplicate the 4 and you can get Hall of Mirrors out on turn 1. But if you prepare the mirror, you have to roll a 6, and then you also get no value from it until you roll a 6. Duplicate at least allows us to duplicate a 4, 5, or 6 to do whatever we want with it. I think it's better to have the duplicate. It gives us more flexibility. If you roll a 6, 1, 1, duplicate the 6, you can do 12 damage. Now, do we want Inferno? No, I like having the Blizzard out. It is nice to have Inferno for enemies who are weak to fire, but I think we're okay. Speaking of, we gotta fight a snowman. Who's gonna make all my dice 1s? Don't you just love that? Do damage, freeze a dice. No. So for instance, duplicate, we can duplicate a 4 or a 5. If we want teleport, we can teleport and dodge an attack, or we can get Hall of Mirrors. I'm gonna get Hall of Mirrors. And we can also do damage and freeze one of his dice. Now unfortunately, if we do this... Actually, you know what? We could just teleport dodge like this. If we freeze him, he's gonna roll 1s, which he can use to freeze us. I'd rather dodge one, I think. Kind of slow play it a little bit. Yeah, chest with skeleton key. I don't really care. Double dice value, max of 3. This is good upgraded because you can actually create dice, but for right now, I think we want to duplicate a 5 and then play teleport. Then play teleport. So we're gonna dodge 2 freezes and 2 damage. So we are gonna get frozen twice, but it's better than getting frozen 4 times. We want even so we can activate Hall of Mirrors if we can get it. Wow, that sucked. Like, actually sucks. I just gave him another freeze as well. But at least he plays the high dice first, which means we're avoiding a lot of damage. Catastrophe. Shock, burn, and freeze. If only the burn did damage. I'm gonna duplicate the 4. Teleport. Hall of Mirrors. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't quite get it. But we will kill him, and we're not taking that much damage. We really do need a lifesteal, though. He did the 1 first this time. How rude. But maybe we shouldn't worry about it now. We do have 5 dice, though. Limit break. We have a 4, we lost a 6. We can double dice value, max of 3. We don't have a 3, we can make a 4. There's my 6. I think we want to get a 6 out. So, dupe a 4, dump a 2, double up on a 3. Then, life drain, steal 4, life drain, steal 4, I'm not even gonna freeze him. I don't want him to turn a 6 into a 1. Or 4 into a 1. Yeah, sure, do 2 damage. I healed 6 on the last turn, technically. You ain't got nothing on me, snowman! Meteor, do 20 damage, burn all dice. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can get to 15. So close. By so close, I mean not even that close at all. So dupe the 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't quite get him. Can't quite get him. No, we actually do have him. And we're 4 HP down after that. That's not too bad. It took us a while to get started, and that the freezing is the perfect counter to our deck. But we did a good job, I feel. Warlock. I've never seen you before. You roll 3 dice, you can inflict confuse, or add 2 random status effects and do damage. I don't know what confusion does, but I would like to reduce his die rolls. So I'm definitely willing to freeze him. So there's Hall of Mirrors. We'll freeze him. See what he does. He rolled only odds now. That's very good. Equipment is mixed up and obscured. The only thing that matters is the new spell. That's very easy for us to deal with. That's Hall of Mirrors, that's Blizzard, that's Duplicate. Nothing was mixed up. Oh no! Okay. So, we want to Blizzard more often. I think what we're gonna do is just Hall of Mirrors again. Confuse is just worse blind, except in our case it's not even worse. And we just want to make sure that we can get enough dice that we can handle him. 16, this is healing for 8. It's first aid kit. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You know, honestly, maybe we should have memorized it, but it's gone. It's gone now. And then we're just gonna Blizz. Blizz! Yeah, on different characters it would definitely be an issue, but for the most part it feels like you can just handle it. Double burn. Not a problem. Also, it looks like the witch does not have shuffled equipment. All the equipment is still in the exact same position. It's just a question mark, and you don't know what the new equipment is. It seems kind of pointless. We want 6s. We don't have 6s. We want to get Life Drain out eventually, but if we don't have Life Drain, we should just worry about blizzarding, which we can do. Teleport would also be very nice. Let's dupe the 5 in that case. Play the 2. Teleport. Dump a 5. Get a Blizz out. And we will freeze his dice. Freeze his dice. Oh, that was Boomerang! That's not what I wanted. We get friggin' hit by Boomerang! Extremely rude. Sonic Wave, do damage and weaken. Nah, it doesn't matter. We should Life Drain, if we can. And we can, so we should. Dupe the 6. 6, 3. 6, 3. Kill him. Oh, we hit ourselves with the frickin' Boomerang. I don't know if it was Boomerang, but it definitely felt like it. So Paper Knight, you're good against fire, and Wicker Man, you're also good against fire. We got rid of Inferno, or whatever it was called, so unfortunately we can't do what we wanted to do. That's okay. Watch this. Oh no! Do 9 damage! Yoink! Now it's 7 damage. If we just dodge every turn, we cannot lose. So honestly, give me a... Block 1 dice, 2 uses this turn. Give me a... Duped 6. We'll dodge an attack. We'll do some damage. Let's get a crappy life drain out there and steal 3. Oh no, do 7 damage, yoink! It's okay, we still have dice. In fact, we still have enough dice, which is just lovely. Let's get Hall of Mirrors out, get another dice next turn. We still have dodge, so every even is just completely worth nothing for the Paper Knight. Oh no, now your sword is doing 3 damage? 3 damage. Yeah, we're gonna leave this fight at full health, I think. I don't know what happens when the cardboard sword breaks, but I guess we might find out. Dude, watch this. Yoink! Yoink! Can you yeet the locked dice? Nope. They are stuck. Alright, your sword is doing 1 damage. We don't need to worry about teleporting anymore. Let's just focus on getting a blizzard out there. But we should heal up a little bit more. Heal up. Then we'll blizz. Then we'll dupe the 6. Get a life drain for next turn. Do 11 damage, freeze the dice. We got nothing to worry about. So again, I'm curious to see what happens now that the cardboard sword broke. It still does 1 damage. Okay, that's not... Wooden stake! That's honestly better than I thought it was going to be, which was 0. Or like, she would have a new move, which is repair sword or something. But... don't matter. Don't matter. Don't matter, because we're gonna dupe a 6. We're gonna heal. We're gonna get another blizz out, and we're just gonna go to town. Actually, you're dead. I'm overthinking it a little bit. But we're at full health going into our last fight. Meteor, do 20 damage, burn all dice, slime ball, add 2 poison, restore health. Meteor could be interesting if we have a lot of dice, but I'd like to have a lot of blizzes out, and if we have a lot of dice, we can just get more blizzes, more dodges, etc., etc. Yeah, wooden stake, very useful. It would be funny if you fight Drake next and you don't get wooden stake, because we've just had wooden stake. Yo, what is this roll? Wooden stake, question mark, do 30 damage to vampires? Wooden stake, question mark, do 30 damage to vampires. Is the game telling me something? Is this a vampire Wickerman? It's not a bad roll of 6s because we can still do stuff. We just can't do as much as we would like. Meteor, meatiest. And we have Crystal Ball. I think we're gonna need Crystal Ball on the fight, so we're gonna get it out immediately. Let's dupe the 4, heal for 4, Hall of Mirrors, dump a... we nudge to 3. Then we can dupe a 6. Then Hall of Mirrors. Blizzard, Life Drain, get 3. I think that was the best turn. And he's down to 12 HP. He's low. We don't need to heal up to full after this fight because we will, or we don't need to heal during the fight, we'll heal after the fight, but if we can get our limit break, we might as well. So dupe to 6, you're dead. Max level, no upgrade, no benefit, but at least we're at max level. Meteor. We could dump it into Memorize, and then if the enemy is weak to fire, have it, because are we going to use Memorize? Almost certainly not in this fight. Like, we have what we want. I really wish we could have gotten, like, another upgraded slot because of the level up, but I guess not. Like, I think we have what we want. Getting rid of Memorize for something better might be useful. Like, if we get a random good spell, we can just use it on the turn we get it. The problem is that it does take a lot to charge, but if we have excess dice and nothing to do with them, we can just dump it. But it does take 2 dice to cast, so it would take 2 3s to cast. And we might overwrite it. I still think you get it, just so you have something else, if you need it, but I don't think we're gonna need it. And we're fighting the Jester. Click. Yeah. Jester changes equipment every turn. Look, I wish I didn't have to stop you, but I don't have a choice. Well, I mean, you actually technically do have a choice. I love this turn 1 with Hall of Mirrors. So we're gonna dupe the 4. Hall of Mirrors, 2. Hall of Mirrors, 2. Let's get a new dice. We'll, we could dodge an attack, but do we really care about dodging 3 damage? I think we do, because if he rolls high, he can't do anything. We want him to not roll 1s. So what if we teleport? And throw a dice. We do 2 damage, but we got a lot of benefit from the turn. Yeah, we're confused, that's it. No, it's a minimum of 3, not a maximum of 3. I am very dumb. Even. Oh, we can't see what his is. Oh, that's strange. I will say a 6 will do 10 damage, because this is going to be... Actually, it could be Fury, or it could be the Magic Spear that does 10 damage. But I still think I'm going to duplicate on the 4, so we can get more Hall of Mirrors. So we'll dump the 1, dodge. That's double attack. What happens if you double up on the Hall of Mirrors? You only get 1 dice, but will this freeze 2? No. What did we get? What benefit did we get from playing the 6? I have no idea. It was a Hall of Mirrors? Oh, I mean, that's good. Oh, yeah, I guess it could be. It could be Hall of Mirrors, it could be Fury, or it could be Magic Spear. It was Hall of Mirrors, apparently. Also, he locked a dice. Oh no! Blind 2 dice, then return. Blind 2 dice, then return. Wind up fist, do 5 damage. Blind dice doesn't matter because Blizzard can show us. Do we really care about taking 5 damage? Nope, we can life drain it in the future. I think what we want to do here is either get 3 teleports or get more dice. I'd rather get more dice. Like 4, and then we can dodge an attack. Freeze one of his dice, dodge an attack, We're not doing any damage to him, but we have 9 dice! We have 9 dice. And he can't hit me at all. Wind Up Fist has done nothing. Will I even play Meteor? We could. Double Curse. I would like to dodge the curse. Look at how many dice we have. This is incredible. 9! So if we double up on the 5, we can definitely dodge all 3 of his attacks. Like, at this point, that just seems like the best course of action, doesn't it? Okay, dodge. 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 He can literally do nothing to me on this turn, and then all we have to do is, you know, get more Hall of Mirrors out. We'll do damage, freeze a dice, throw a dice. He can't do anything. He can't do anything. We've locked him. If we roll a 5, we lock him down. And we roll 10 dice right now, so I think... Oh, we didn't roll a 5! Oh, we can roll a 5 with the rat. It's so good. What do? You do damage and confusion, which does not matter at all. Like, we got him. We got him. The only way we lose is if we screw it up. So we could Meteor him. We have the spell. We might as well get it out there at some point. But first, let's see if we can't roll a 5. We got a 1. 1 is still good. We can hit Blizzard. And in fact, if we freeze 2 dice, all we have to do is put up 2. Well, if we freeze 2 dice, the only thing he can do is confuse. Who cares? Well, I mean, he could roll a 4, 5, or 6 with his other dice, but it's pretty unlikely. Let's get a dupe on the 6. Give me a Hall of Mirrors. Hall of Mirrors. Hall of Mirrors. Hall of Mirrors. We'll throw 2 dice at him. We have 14 dice. We're confused. It's too many dice. I don't even know what this does. Min 2? It's probably a nudge. What do you do? Even. 3 blizzards will save us. Okay, like at this point, 5, 6, 6, 2, 6, 4, 3, 1, 3, 5, 2. I gotta sort my dice before we start. So what do we want more of? Honestly, I would like Life Drain. So I'm gonna dupe the 4. We're gonna dupe another 4. I'm gonna dupe another 4. And then we'll play Hall of Mirrors. Jackhammer02, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate it. Hello, welcome. We will Life Drain. Life Drain. Life Drain. We will freeze his dice. We'll nudge this into a 4. Hall of Mirrors. We're at nearly max health, by the way, so it doesn't matter. We'll Blizzard. At this point, we don't need Duplicate. We'll get another Blizzard out there. We'll hit him. He's got 6 HP. We're gonna kill him with dice. Oh no! Guys, our dice was locked. Oh. Guys, our dice was locked. We have infinite dice. But maybe you could at least get out of here? Yeah, you know what? You can. Or at least you can try, and I'm coming with you. Okay. Which, ... So who's going to spin the wheel now? No idea. Oh. What? Not my problem anymore. Come on, let's get out of here. Alright. Interesting. Expect the unexpected. Complete. And you've unlocked the Jester. He quit his job. And now he's fighting the good fight. Oh, that's cool. It's the new character. Defeat a boss with full health. Complete any 12 episodes. Challenge complete. Defeat a boss at full health. You know what? That's why I did the heal, just in case. Fireman, favorite food, ice cream. Reason for entering the dungeons, wanted to not be on fire. Ooh, I'm sorry, you have like deep problems. Cowboy. Well, I think it's pretty clear I'm a cowboy. I'm a cat too, but that's more of a hobby. I do worry that I might meet a cowboy who's a dog. Well, I'm a cat, so I can't read, but I love to sit on a newspaper every now and then. Reason for entering the dungeons, it started as a weekend job between ranches, but I've grown to love it. Alright. All of our unlocks have been read. Which episode 2 complete? Expect the unexpected? Honestly, I think it's easier than episode 1, and the reason is you get a free skill that you can choose to use or ignore, but it's a free spell. You don't have to pay to get it out, you don't have to get a prepared slot. It's never going to be upgraded, but if you don't use it, you just don't use it. You can just use your dice elsewhere. Getting a free random ability is quite nice because on the off chance that you want to use it, it's usable. Especially early game, you can just dump extra dice into it if it's a good ability. Good run, fun run. We had a pretty good deck, just Blizzard and Lifesteal and get infinite dice on the Jester fight. And that's why I prepared the duplicate, so that if you roll a 4 or a 5 or a 6, you can just immediately use it for value. Worked out well.